All right, y'all. Today we're drawing this Rumely oil pull. Now, everybody I've ever heard talk about an oil pull tractor, it's oil pull. That's how it's spelled. They always pronounce it oil pull. I don't know if that's intentional or just the accent that I've heard when people talk about it, but nonetheless, we're drawing today a Rumely oil pull on rubber. I'm going to go ahead and get started here today, and this is I'd say this drawing will probably take maybe an hour. A little longer potentially, a little bit of detail in here, but this tread is a little different than a normal tractor tread, so that's going to be a little bit interesting for me to draw. Not to say I can't draw it. I've drawn turf tires before, and this is basically just a big turf tire, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill in some of these highlights here. Now these tires have quite a bit of reflection coming in from the top of the sunlight. I took this picture a little afternoon, so it's not exactly straight on like I normally like to do, but it's still pretty good. So all right, so I've noticed down here at the bottom, I'm going to get a pencil with a little bit sharper point. I've noticed at the bottom we're not seeing the full tread, we're just seeing like a part of the tread, so I've drawn that in just so I can make sure I get it. Something like that. With a few more lines down here at the bottom. And then this back half, it's going to be pretty dark with just some little bits of tread showing through. Up here on the front, we've almost got the full diamond from what I can see of the tread. It's like a diamond tread all the way around it. Like I said, it's a little bit different than what I normally draw. It's got its own challenges. I like a good challenge. Most of the stuff that turns out really good is because I challenged myself. So we'll try it and see what we can do with it. And if I don't like it, I'll never draw one again. I've drawn some steam engines in the past. This is very steam engine-like. Even though it is a gas-powered engine, it is very similar in styling to a steam engine. Putting a lot more white in these tires than what a lot of people think are needed, but when you start looking at it, it's a lot of white reflections in here. So I'm just going to fill in what I see. The trick to drawing pretty much any of this is you draw what you actually see. Been a minute. I wow you live. I think that's supposed to say it's been a minute since I saw you live. I'm streaming currently on TikTok and YouTube. YouTube's got the better view. TikTok normally gets more interaction. I'd like to change that up a little bit. So if you want to stop over to YouTube, feel free. It's been a while since I've been live on TikTok. I had some issues with the technology I was using. I was trying out this new microphone, and I was putting some focus on that, and I kind of focused away from TikTok for a few weeks. Had some vacation in there too. All right. Starting to see what I got back here. This back half of this tire is going to be a lot of dark area. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, autocorrect's not your friend sometimes, is it? Oh, man. Yeah, I had a vacation that was really nice. I ended up getting out to the mountains in Wyoming, spent some time out there. It was actually with some coworkers of mine. It's kind of a weird dynamic because normally you don't end up on vacation with your boss and coworkers, but it was actually really relaxing. And then after I got back from that, I had a few trips in there for work to Washington, D.C. and North Carolina, and I didn't get a chance to stream much while that was going on. Then I got back from that. Life was busy. Last week I did some vacation Bible school for a church that I go to. I played bass guitar for a week, so that cut into my streaming time. But at this point, I'm sort of back. I've got another busy week next week, so we'll see what it comes of it. But I'm going to try to do at least drawing a week now, if I can. We'll see how that goes. May or may not happen, but we're going to try. Okay, so we got that tire done there. We're going to go ahead and smudge it out with a blending stump. I have to add some more white over top of this. We'll see. That name of the live. What did I name it? Oh, I live streamed from a tractor pull 2 weeks ago and I forgot to change the name back. So it's too late now. It's all good. I did not tractor pulling, drawing an oil pull though. So kind of the same thing, right? Not really. Okay, the tire's pretty good. Let's move forward to this front section here. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Okay, put a little bit of a shadow in here, brighten a highlight in there. If you leave comments, I'll try to check in every once in a while here and answer them. Feel free to ask questions about what you see. Feel free to ask questions about how to do this, or just any question in general. Just feel free. I don't think I ever blended this top piece out here. It turned out really good. Slow morning on here, I'll say that. Not a lot of people on here, and I'm all right with that. The main point of me doing these recordings and doing the live is so that I can get the recorded video, so I can go back and do a upload of a time lapse. So I'm not too disappointed when nobody shows up to the lives. Do me a favor, if you're watching this in a playback, if you're seeing this after it was live, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know. It's good data that I could have to know when people are watching, and if I get people, outside of the live, it's just good information to have. So thanks for stopping by if you are here, both of you. Hey, Sean, thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. Just a reminder, I'm on YouTube and TikTok currently. YouTube has a better view, so if you're watching from TikTok, feel free to join us over on YouTube. It looks so much better when you actually have a decent camera, and sounds better with a decent microphone. Just saying, you're missing out if you're not on YouTube. But to each their own. I know a lot of people like the TikTok platform and like to stay there, so that's fine. Okay. What's up, Yogurt? How you doing, buddy? A little bit different tractor today than what I would normally draw. Rumely oil pull. These things sound so good when they're running. Okay. I like it. All right, let's move back a little more. All right, we're about 33 minutes into this drawing, and turnout's good so far. Exaggerate the shadow here a little bit and blend it into that one. Yeah, that looks good. That's what I was trying for right there. It was kind of like a bulge right here. The way the shadow's hitting, it didn't look great. I had a bulge in there, so now we got the bulge out of there. It looks much better. Let's go through here and add a few little details to this. A little more detail on this round section. That's something that really makes some difference there, I think. Okay, that's looking good. All right, we can move back a little bit now to the rest of this. Hey, thanks for the follow there. 123 Mies W. I don't know how you pronounce that. Appreciate the follow. Remember, I'm over on YouTube also. I sure would appreciate a little bit of support over there. Feel free to stop by later and take a look at my stuff, both live and pre-recorded. Also, if you enjoy what you see, in my profile there's a link to my website. You can buy me a coffee if you really like what you see. It's my way of collecting tips. It's a button on there that says buy me a coffee. You can donate any amount you want to me, but I think it's like $3 or $5 is what's preset in there. So feel free, no obligation, but trying to grow this channel. Any support would be appreciated. If nothing else, please share with your friends. Let them know that I'm out here, because that's the only way I can actually grow, is to get word out. There are people like you. What's up, RC Car Crazy? How you doing? I assume, with a name like RC Car Crazy, that you like RC cars. So. Okay, there's a lot of highlights in this flywheel that I want to make sure I pick up on. Okay, let's see what we got when we blend this out. I used to watch all your lives with different name, but I made a YouTube channel and changed my name. All right, very cool. Very cool. So I'm assuming your content is RC car related. Let's check that out. I have been out of the RC car world forever. I used to love messing around with RC cars and stuff, but that was, shoot, 20 years ago at this point, because I'm getting old. Tell you what, the last RC car that I had was a Team Losi XLT, I think it was. Back in, I think I bought it in early 2000s, give or take 10 years. Most of the time. Very cool. All right, so most of the top of this is just a black silhouette. I just need to put enough detail in that it doesn't look like a silhouette. So it's not a ton of detail in this cab. Okay. Every now and then I'm gonna do all right. Okay, I've got some sort of a tank back here. I really don't know what this is or why it sits up so high, but it's here. So I'm going to draw it. Let's smudge this out a little. Give it a little bit of depth if we can. Get my eraser out here. All right, looking good. The rest of what I've got is really just this tire. And the rest is going to be kind of a black blob other than the tire. So I'm going to spend a little time on the tire here. Let's see if I can find a really sharp pencil to start with. Otherwise I have to sharpen one. All right, so the key that I'm seeing here is a lot of this is just kind of straight lines, white lines. I'm going to go over it with some coal here in a little bit, but majority of that is just straight white lines in kind of a checkerboard fashion. Find ourselves a decent pencil. This one's good. Now we've got this rim to do. There's not going to be a ton of detail in this rim. It's kind of far back there, and there's a little bit of detail, but most of it, it's not much detail. So most of it's pretty empty in here. Okay, now we'll start blending out. Let's see, what blender will I use? I'll use this blender here. I want to catch a lot of this dark stuff first. Get a nice crisp edge on the bottom of the flywheel. Okay, looking pretty good. Just got to clean up some edges. I've got a lot of stray coal here I'm seeing where my hand was running over top of things. That's why I keep the tracing paper on as long as I can. All that does is protects my drawing from my hand. And the ultimate smudge. You know, the key to charcoal drawing is only smudging where you want to smudge, because everything wants to smudge itself, and you can't let that happen. So all right, what do y'all think? We're getting real close to being done. What do y'all think of what I got here? Let me know in the comments. And let me know what you'd like to see me draw next. That would be cool. I've been thinking about doing some colored pencil drawings here too. Anybody interested in seeing that? I've never done one of those live because they take forever. It'd have to be probably a 3-part series, because most of the colored pencil drawings take 3 or 4 hours at least. And I don't have the patience, or my back won't handle it pretty much. So, got a John Deere Model B you might want to draw one day, but I don't know. Well, shoot me a message. Instagram's the best way to do that. Or if you go into my TikTok profile, there's a link in there you can find for my email address. Feel free to shoot it to me. I tell everybody the same thing. I don't draw everything I want to draw, and I don't draw everything everybody else wants me to draw either, but I love looking at options, and I love having options of stuff to draw. So if you're interested in having me draw something, go ahead and shoot me a message. Instagram's best, but I also take requests through email or any of the other platforms that you can. So feel free to message me if you're interested. If you can't find my information anyway else, go to YouTube or TikTok and leave me a comment asking what my email address is, and I can leave it that way. So anyway, y'all, this is looking better, looking good. And I think with that, I'm going to find a pencil and I'm going to sign it, and we're going to call it done. All right. There it is, y'all. That's what it was supposed to look like. That's what it turned out looking like. Not terrible, right? I mean, it is what it is. I like it. That's all I got for today, y'all. We'll stop back another day and do this. Maybe tomorrow. Not sure. I've got a few more drawings I want to get done. But long story short, it's about done. So never blended that out properly. There we go. That looks better. All right, that's it. We'll catch y'all later. Thanks for stopping by, and hey, do me a favor, go to my YouTube channel and watch a bunch of videos. I'm trying to get my name out there, and the only way to do that is to get the algorithm to notice me. And if you enjoy what you see, please do me a favor, stop by and see more of my stuff. So thanks for all you've done and watched, and appreciate each and